Hello everyone and welcome back to Jefferson City, Missouri as we begin the second half. Lincoln holding a 20-point lead through the first half on the back of Terrence Smith. His game-high 15 points has helped extend that lead as here is a foul inside. Looks like Mason was fouled and they say it's on the floor. So there will be no free throw shots. And look at that little nifty inbounds play, but Smith just not able to get the roll. It was rolling around on that rim what seemed like forever, as now Davis is stripped and there's a mad fight for the ball and now a foul called. Excitement here in the opening 30 seconds as the foul will go against Lincoln. So Robert Morris to inbound. In the story of the first half, Robert Morris, 12 turnovers in just the first half, 9 of those coming off of Lincoln steals. They have applied pressure at both the front court and the back court of the Eagles. And you may recall in the first half we had a little bit of a number mishap, and we got the story on that during halftime, and it turns out that some of the Eagles players switched numbers just before the game, as here's a three-pointer, no good. And it'll stay with Robert Morris. Justin Robinson a little too long on that triple. Yeah, DeJuan Patterson, ordinarily number 10, is wearing number 5. Darnell Edmond normally wears 15. He's wearing number 12. And Rashid Tatum, normally 25, is wearing 13. So I guess you'll have to give them the benefit of the doubt. They are playing their third game in 3 days. But always keeping us on our toes up here in the booth, as that three is good. Justin Robinson didn't miss it twice from the near wing. And that will cut into the Blue Tigers' lead a little bit. Nice move by Mason as he will work it inside and kick it back out to Ivory, who gives it right back. High ball screen set by Olsen, guarded closely by D'Angelo Wright as they get it into the corner. Ivory will work the baseline, elbow his way around, and he's fouled. And that should get him to the line for 2 free throws. Amariantez Ivory out of Flint, Michigan, Beecher High School, formerly of Brown Mackey College, where he started his collegiate career. 79% free throw shooter. Earned all-state honors at Beecher High School in Flint, Michigan. And the last season at Brown Mackey averaged 19 points a game, 4 rebounds a game, 4 assists per game on nearly 45% shooting. The Lincoln Blue Tigers come into this game. It's their last non-conference contest of the season. After today's affair, they will play Thursday, January 4th, and restart MIAA play against Central Oklahoma, who is currently 3rd in the MIAA. They will enter that game looking for their first conference victory, 0-4, 13th in the MIAA. Down there at the bottom, but plenty of time to rise back through the ranks. As there's a nice quick turnaround by Jamore Stewart, again creating space over the much taller Terrence Smith. There's a 5-inch height gap between those two players, but Jamore Smith still able to somehow make it happen, as the three in the corner is no good from Burton, but they turn it over. That'll be a transition three for Mason, who hits it. The Blue Tigers again making the Eagles pay for their turnovers and mistakes. Stewart will knife through the lane. The layup no good. Rebound collected by Grant Olsen. He averages about 1 rebound per game. He has a lot more than that here tonight. As a three-pointer from Terrence Smith, and it's back-to-back threes for the Lincoln Blue Tigers. Here just 2.5 minutes into this game, as now they will turn it over once again on the inbound. And it will go to Lincoln. Justin Robinson tried to come down like a receiver with that ball inbounds, but his heel was on the line. The pass made by Reggie Davis just a bit too high. Smith thought about shooting another three. Instead, will take it through the lane. Layup no good. An offensive rebound now by Olsen. He's fouled. Can't get the shot to go. Well, they list Olsen as a guard at 6'5", 225 out of Lenexa, Kansas. He started his collegiate career at Eastern Wyoming, but I tell you what, he plays like a big man, setting vicious high ball screens and rebounding at both ends of the floor. He's only shot 2 free throws on the year, but he's hit both of them, now 3 of 3 on the season. As Marquise Williams will check in for Terrence Smith. Olsen 6.6 rebounds his last time out. He leads the Lincoln Blue Tigers with a game-high 5 rebounds here so far today, and that stat was actually as of the end of the first half, and I believe he's collected 2 more since then, which would put him at 7, which would be a season high for him. At Eastern Wyoming, he averaged 18 points per game, 5 rebounds per game, shot exactly 50%, and actually 41% from three-point range. He's a 2-time team MVP and NJCAA academic all-region player for Eastern Wyoming. He is quite the player there, and that has translated to his Lincoln Blue Tigers career. Maurice Mason will step back from just inside the arc. It's no good, and now a fight for it. The Eagles come away with it. They dish it down low, and a foul called. That'll go against John Burton, and it'll send Justin Robinson to the line. Justin Robinson, a 69% free throw shooter at Carbondale, Illinois. He is second on the team in minutes. Largely the second offensive option for this team. Averages 9.2 points per game on 40% shooting so far this season. 3.5 rebounds and 1.5 assists. First free throw no good off the front iron. Last game just last night rather, he was 8 of 17 for a team high. Tied with Jamore Stewart, 24 points. Had quite the night last night as he is empty from the free throw line on this trip. Lincoln will come away with it in the corner. Burton passes up on a 3, tried to dish it inside. Reggie Davis was there for the steal. Davis will slow it down now, far side guarded by Burton, who tried to get him back, nearly did. D'Angelo Wright was there to corral it as he stands now by the logo trying to set something up. Robinson thought about a 3. Now he'll take Olsen into the post. Pulls up just inside the free throw line. Shot no good. Rebound by Marquise Williams, and away go the Blue Tigers. Inside to Olsen. He's fouled. Can't tell if they'll put that one on Davis or Robinson. I believe it's going to go on Robinson, and it does. And now they're going to have to get a sub for him. And that's his 3rd foul. So he'll take a rest here. Still 16 minutes to play. They don't want to get him in too much foul trouble. KJ Lett looks ready to check in for him as Harris Parham will check in for Lincoln along with Alexander Niles. Lincoln enjoying a 25-point lead over the Robert Morris-Peoria Eagles. This is quite frankly a game they should win against the 2-12 Eagles. And we mentioned they have not won here at Jason Gym since they played Robert Morris's Springfield-based team. Although I think many Lincoln fans thought that they were going to have a victory on December 18th against Washburn. They ended up losing that game 77-63. but honestly probably played well enough to win it, as a corner 3 ball there is good by Darnell Edmond. Number 12 today. 6-foot sophomore out of Park Forest, Illinois, a Rich East High School. Same high school as D'Angelo Wright, in fact. Parham looked to have set a moving screen there on Wright, and that will turn the ball over to the Eagles. Lincoln has set high ball screens on practically every possession here today, but they have been caught a few times, not set. D'Angelo Wright, as we mentioned, went to the same high school as Darnell Edmond just a second ago. He's a year younger than Edmond, and Wright a true freshman. As there's a steal, and now a foul. No, they're going to call a travel. That'll go against Niles. And that will give Robert Morris the ball back, as now we're going to get a timeout. So we will take a timeout as well on the MIAA Network, your home for Blue Tiger Athletics.